All right, we are live on YouTube. We are having a few technical difficulties with our friend Charlie. He has been here and then he left, and hopefully he'll be back soon. But welcome to the Clydesdale Fitness and Friends, our live roundtable show that we do every Tuesday night. If you have any comments or questions that you want to shoot us, make sure you hit that in the comments section. We watch as we are live, so you can join in on the fun. But the first thing we have to do is last week. Do you know what we did, Amy?
I do know what we did, but I don't think our listeners do.
We hit 500 subscribers on YouTube. And every time we hit a new century mark, we get to give away a classic RX Smart Gear jump rope where they get to go pick the color, the weight, the handles, all of that stuff and build their own RX Smart Gear jump rope. And then I guess Dave Newman is throwing in some extra stuff for our winners in that delivery. So Amy has the privilege of spinning the wheel now.
And also perfect timing for the open.
Yeah. And if
right?
you need a jump rope, oh, go ahead. We'll do it after.
No. Okay. Here we go.
Joe builds.
Joe builds. What does
Joe
he build?
Builds.
What does he build? Oh, got me.
So we will look up Joe Builds. We will get in touch with him, let him know that he is our newest winner. And we are halfway to our road to 1,000 now. It seemed like a very long trek that we were going to take, but it's sped up a little bit lately. As we almost added a full 100 new subscribers in the last month. So maybe in a month or less, we will see another new jump rope being shipped out the door at RX Smart Gear. But if you can't wait for that, you can go to rxsmartgear.com, use our code Clydesdale15 and get 15% off your order. And they have so many cool new products over there. You should be checking them out anyway. They have the air mat that you can jump on to help you learn double unders. They have the air box. They have this tsunami bag that is like a sandbag, but way, way harder. So, So yeah, all that stuff. Check it out. Clydesdale15, all caps, at checkout. And I have a Charlie horse in this one.
Well, let me ask Charlie, speaking of Charlie, let me ask Charlie a question then. So I know that I can't see you, but you can see me. And I just am curious about what you thought of my hair today.
I think it's quality today. Nice full curl there at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Did we just get this done?
See, what happened was, number one, I washed it today. And then number two is I saw a TikTok video about how to curl your hair with a flat iron. And I was like, I'm going to just try this out. So that's what I was doing today while we were waiting to get on here to podcast.
Look at that old TikTok doing big things.
I mean, I learn a lot on TikTok.
Well, our friend Kat, who can't join us live, is typing in the comments section because she is working on that new gym of hers and coaching people late into the evening. So good luck to her and hello from us. So big news today. Yesterday, actually.
Yeah.
Yesterday. Roman Khrennikov got his visa to the United States. And I did reach out to Snorri Baron, who is his agent and who has been trying to help him with this throughout the process. And so let's hit some highlights of what we know from Snorri about this visa and what it means for Roman and the competition moving forward. So first, it is a 5-year visa. So this is not just about this year. It is 5 years in duration. So he will be able to come to the games for 5 years into the future if he qualifies, which he has done for 4 straight years without the
And never
ability to
gone.
get here.
Wouldn't that be something if he didn't even make it through the Open after all
Oh
that?
my gosh. Don't
Oh
even
my
say that,
God.
Charlie.
Charlie, what a dick move.
Sorry, buddy.
So the other thing is, Story wanted me to say that a lot of people have tried to help Roman over these 4 years, but there was 2 people from Madison, Pat and Rosa Giles, who own a gym in Madison and run that gym, and they kind of knew the ins and outs of how to get the visa. So they stepped in and helped Roman get it this year. And so big kudos to them. And we are currently efforting those 2 to see if we can get an interview with them and why they jumped in, and what it was that they needed to do to help him out. So hopefully we'll have that in the near future. It's taken over 4 years. Roman never stopped believing, but he had to do a lot of traveling during this time as well. He traveled between Warsaw, Poland, where the U.S. Embassy is where his case was being heard, and Budapest, Hungary, which is where he got his vaccinations to be able to come over. And he was training with Laura Horvath during that time. So he got some good training in while he was traveling back and forth. But he just, I think yesterday, landed back in Irkutsk, Siberia, which is his hometown, where his wife Anastasia is expecting their first child, who is to be born within the month. Wow. So that is pretty awesome there too. And a big shout out to Andrew Sten, who is joining us on the YouTube tonight. And with that, Snorri said that Roman is going to stay in his home country until after semifinals. They are being held in Korea. So there's no point in trying to come to the U.S. before then. And then once that is done, he's going to come to the U.S. and stay here through the games. So I know I sent you the information over. If you have anything else that I missed.
Well, okay, wait. Say that part again. So he is going to wait until when to come over?
He's going to stay in his homeland until the semifinals are over.
Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm sorry. In my mind, I heard something else. Yeah, okay, gotcha.
And then he's going to come over and stay in through the games.
Sure. Will his wife and baby also be coming?
See, that was not in the announcement.
That's kind of a big deal. I mean, that I think, but
well, you would
paycheck.
I don't know how visas work. Like, can you, if you're coming over for work, do you get to bring your family with you?
I don't know. I think
so.
I think they have to have a spousal visa. Like, yeah. I think your child, like underage, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think they can either.
At this point.
Really, Charlie?
I don't think so.
That's... Well, I hope his wife has a lot of support then while he's over here.
Yeah. With a newborn? I hope so.
Yeah.
Well, Snorri also made sent us a written statement that I do want to read because he took the time to do that. And so I'm going to pull that up as we're talking. Maybe not. I'll pull it up on my phone, maybe. I apologize. Talk amongst yourselves.
Well, I can't wait to hear what this is, but then I'm going to show you what happened to my hands today. You go.
Okay. So This is from Snorri. From my side, I am, of course, a bit emotional about this whole thing. I have been in communication with Roman in all kinds of different circumstances, from being supremely optimistic to having all but lost hope, and it has been truly heartbreaking at times. For this to all work out now, just a few weeks before his wife gives birth to the next Khrennikov, is just so poetic and beautiful. It's perfect. Roman has somehow mustered up the motivation to qualify for the CrossFit Games 4 times in a row while not knowing if that would get him a chance to compete in Madison. For him to enter the season now knowing that he will be able to go all the way and also having a family to provide for, you better believe he will come guns a-blazing.
I mean, Charlie's been talking about this for years.
Yeah. So what do you think the impact is, Charlie?
On what? Him coming?
Yeah.
I mean, I think we'll finally get to see how. I mean, we've seen him in, what was the one he was just in?
Dubai.
You have decent competition there, but we get to see him actually.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he won.
Well, yeah, he won, but who was all there he beat?
Yeah, I see
Was
what you're
Vellner
saying.
there?
Yeah. No.
I think
he's there to shake up the
10.
Yeah, I think he's there to shake up the leaderboard for sure.
He definitely has the capacity to impact the leaderboard.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Whether he has high events and low events or all high events or whatever it's going to be, because we've never seen him against a full field.
Right.
He has done very well in Europe. He has done in Europe. He's done well in the regionals in Asia. He's done well in the sanctionals that were held overseas, but there's never been a full field for any of those.
Yeah, I kind of feel like this is going to be his kind of feeler year, right? Like, let me get here, and I think he'll do well. But I think then the next year is going to be where it really gets serious.
Yeah, because I think when you're in those not lesser fields that are less numbers, right? There's not 40 people. Your fall on a bad event isn't 40th, it's 18th.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't see the effect as bad as if you're at the games and you have a 38th place finish.
Sure.
So I think that's going to be what's interesting to see.
Yeah, Charlie, what's up?
When I'm on fantasy fitnessing, I will not be picking him. I can tell you that.
You won't be.
I think I already did.
It's going to really suck if he doesn't make it out the Open, then.
So, thank you, Kat. We actually worked on Amy's audio right before this went live.
Did you say my audio sounds good?
Audio is fire.
Fire!
Kat,
but what about the hair?
How does my picture look?
Charlie, your picture looks amazing. High def.
I mean, that's my bald head, so it kind of works, doesn't it?
You guys, can you see the bruises on my hands right here?
What happened?
Right here. I'm going to tell you. This is like 2, 4, 6. This is like 86 hang dumbbell snatches today from 6 a.m. Leaving some marks on.
Did you stop at 86?
Actually, I think I probably did because I got through like the 4 rounds, and so maybe it was 88. Whatever. I got through them.
Awesome. So, are you ready for the Open?
Yeah, I am.
Charlie?
I mean, I think I'm Charlie. Hey, Charlie has
competition? If it's a competition, I'm there. I didn't prepare for it.
There's not free stuff though, Charlie.
At the end, isn't there? Spirit of the games or something?
You better bring it. You better bring that spirit.
Have that either.
But yeah, I'm feeling ready. I'm feeling excited.
Well, I'm excited for the matchups that they announced for the announcement of week 1.
Right? Brandon, Shadburn, Vellner, and
Olsen.
Okay. Olsen. Yeah. Yeah.
But that's pretty big time for week 1. And the teammates going against each other on the women's side.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited.
The elder statesman on the men's side.
I have a question. So
Okay.
now that Tia is not doing the Olympics, I don't know if we've talked about this, that she's 20 pounds heavier because of that. Is that going to be a problem? Is she going to make it through the Open? We're going to have two people not make it through the Open.
Yes, she'll make it through the Open, and that won't be a problem for the games.
I think she has till the quarterfinals to change her body physically from bobsledding to CrossFit. She's going to make it through the Open.
Open's a lot of cardio.
She'll be fine. Even her 20 pounds plus cardio is better than a lot of people's.
Agreed. So just so people know, next week we are going live for the Open announcement. We're going to have some guests. We're going to talk about the announcement. We're going to get our reactions. We're going to get our guest reactions to what that event is. It will be 3 p.m. Eastern time is when the announcement is made. We will probably come on the air a few minutes earlier, maybe like 15 or 20, and share some of the clips we have, some news clips that we're going to include in our rig report when it goes live. And we'll show those ahead of the announcement and then go into the announcement, the analysis, the fantasy fitnessing aspect of it, all of that on next Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern time, probably 2:45. Let's say 2:45 Eastern time.
I have to say I'm super excited that they're doing it earlier on Thursdays. I think that gives just that little bit extra time that people can fit it in who have a hard time.
If you're going away for the weekend, all the times like people went away for the weekend and you're trying to scramble to get it in. Now you have Thursday evening to get it done before you leave. Yeah.
Makes more sense, I think.
Do you think
more accessible
will change Friday Night Lights?
No, I think Friday Night Lights will. I think Friday Night Lights will stay, but I think it gives that opportunity. There might be some people I think who maybe will do it on Thursday night as a run through, and then maybe. But I think it just makes it more accessible for the larger community aspect.
Yeah, I agree. I think that extra time is awesome. Kat, if you're still on the chat, what are your plans for the Open? Are you doing a Friday Night Lights or a Thursday Night Lights or just a Saturday community thing?
You got that shiny new facility.
Yeah, and Andrew Sten, you have a gym down there in Cincinnati. What are you guys doing this year, if you know? What else we want to talk about?
Hey, I will say this is really funny. Okay, so yesterday's Valentine's Day, right? So we don't really celebrate Valentine's Day in our house because, it's kind of hallmarky holiday for us. But anyway, so I coach, 5 a.m. So I get an Instagram message, and it's from my husband, and he shared something on it. But I didn't realize I scrolled through the rest, and I was having a blast reading these to the 5 a.m. class today. But the one he sent me looks like this. It says, "Happy Valentine's Day. I can't stop thinking about you." Wait, hold on. So he knows I'm a fan of Con Porter, so that was cute. But I'm going to read to you the other ones because they're pretty good. Okay. So happy Valentine's Day. I hope you know how much I love you. Noah Olson. Happy Valentine's Day. You stole my barn heart. Happy Valentine's Day. Roses are red, violets are blue. Monster is ready to handsomely pay you. And then I think the best one is, Happy Valentine's Day. You're really special to me. As in Tia to me. I thought that was pretty clever.
So Andrew says they do a Friday Night Lights, and they started an in-house competition a few years ago. $10 buy-in. Winners in each division get money.
Money? Like what kind of money are we talking about?
I think it's from the $10 buy-in.
Oh, like are we talking Benjamins? Let's get some.
Talking like 50 plus. I might actually
Like,
show up for that.
I know Shred, where Amy and Charlie go, they do an in-house competition as well. You guys just
Mhm.
had the draft last weekend.
Yep, we just had our draft. I am Team Purple. I have been waiting to be Team Purple, and I finally get to be Team Purple. So we had our draft and ready to roll.
Have you guys announced who's on what team yet, or is
Yep,
that
we
still
just did
secret?
today. Did.
So do
You
you
know
know
who she
Charlie?
didn't pick?
No.
Charlie was first round pick. I mean, I
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
didn't get him.
Mhm.
I had the fourth pick, and he was taken
Sure.
before.
Sure.
So Andrew
That's
said it
fine.
was $85 for each winner last year.
That's pretty good. I like it.
Not a full Benjamin.
Not a full bin, but pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I think we should talk about actually, because it's the buzz all over the place, but we haven't discussed it, and it's not related to CrossFit, but it's still cool. Is the Super Bowl halftime show? Because I'll tell you who's not CrossFitting.
50 Cent.
50 Cent. He definitely more than 75 cents. I'm thinking he $2.
Well, regardless, that moment gave me goosebumps. Now I am right in the wheelhouse of that music. Like I was 21, I think, when
Mm-hmm.
Doggy Style came out.
Mm-hmm.
So that is like that is it for me.
Oh yeah,
And I didn't know Fiddy was going to be there. Like that was the
nobody did.
surprise. But
Yeah,
I saw him and I heard in the club, I lost my shit.
so did I. I really did. Yeah, and maybe I'm not trying to be. I shouldn't be shaming him. Was super excited and loving it.
Well,
What are you gonna say,
When you
us
get
Charlie?
us
when you
big
get hung
dudes know
upside
hanging
down,
upside down.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Travis South. When he stood up, he didn't look bad.
Well, I think we might have a different opinion on that, but um,
And Snoop's crip walk. When he was crip walking to Dre.
did you know? I just learned this. This is totally not related, also, but related to Snoop. He has an IQ of like 147. Like he is. I can't believe he hasn't killed more brain cells.
Maybe that
Well,
says something about that theory.
yeah, exactly. Maybe he's still
Maybe
healthy
that's
and can crip walk, and us who aren't doing it can't even keep up.
he didn't keep up.
I'm just saying, he's 50 years
He's
old.
well in his 50s.
So our friend Carrie has joined, and she said she's never joined for live before, and this is the best. I can work and have laughs all at the same time.
Yay! Well, I'm glad you're enjoying this, Carrie. I'm going to look up Snoop Dogg's age. I'm pretty sure he
So
is
Andrew
50.
said they are all in their 50s,
He's
Yeah.
higher than
Well,
50.
but he just bought Death Row Records too.
he's literally 50.
He
Born
is
in
fitty.
1971.
He is fitty.
He's 50. 50.
He ain't Batman fitty, but he's
I
fitty.
think you're talking about Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre is like 56. He's 56. Yep, 56. Anyways, I couldn't have loved it more, that Super Bowl
Well, I will tell
halftime.
you this. When it was over, I ordered The Chronic on LP and I ordered Doggy Style on LP because I am amassing a record collection. If you've
Yeah.
not heard the episode with Annie Sakamoto, and so I added those two records to my collection, just waiting for them to arrive.
So I
They
was
are
cracking
not
up.
easy to get. I will tell you that.
Oh, I believe that. I was cracking up because we were watching it, and my our 17-year-old daughter came down and was watching it with sorry, she's 16 and a half, with her friend, and I was like, I bought this album, The Chronic, and it had the CD, and it had, like that you were supposed to have parental permission, but I was 16, and I remember like going to the mall and buying The Chronic and loving it. That was like one of my first CDs.
So I'm going to share this with you. I got this text from my daughter who goes to school in Athens, Ohio, the hometown of Joe Burrow,
Yep.
and they have been going nuts leading up to the Super Bowl. Sorry, Joe lost. She was devastated. But this is a shot from her at the bar during the halftime show.
She. It's awesome. Yeah, I'm proud to see them young people getting into that.
Yeah, the whole bar was singing along with Eminem.
Love it.
But, well, we are coming up on our end here, and I want to finish with my guilty pleasure, and that is yesterday was Valentine's Day.
Oh
So
gosh,
I took my wife over the weekend to see Marry Me with Jennifer Lopez.
Oh yeah,
and
Owen Wilson, right?
And I would give it two Clydesdale hooves up.
Okay.
Really enjoyed it. It had that Notting Hill feel.
Oh.
But what sparked me into this question was, what is the greatest rom-com ever? Was that Notting Hill is my favorite rom-com ever.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just wanted to put it out there and see what the listeners thought. And so I got a couple responses. Our very own Kat Shear said that Friends with Benefits.
Which one is that? Is that
So
Justin Timberlake and
yeah.
Okay.
Mila
Kunis.
yeah.
Mila
And
Kunis.
then Cheryl Nasso had said that 10 Things I Hate About You.
Nope, that ain't it either.
I love 10 Things I Hate About You. It's related. It's based off of Shakespeare.
Yes.
Taming the Shrew.
Yep.
Still
I
not the
both
right
of those,
answer.
but they're not.
Okay, what's the right answer? What's the right answer, Charlie?
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Watched that last night with my wife. Top three.
Top 2, and it ain't number 2.
What's number 2?
Unless you top 2, and it's not 2.
Amy, do you have one? Or any of our listeners online?
Yeah, I do like Friends with Benefits. That's a good one. That's good. I love Justin Timberlake and I love Mila Kunis. So What's that baseball show with Freddie Prinze Jr. Summer Catch? I think that's Scott's favorite, Summer Catch.
That's a good one. And
Yeah.
that's
Jessica Biel.
Yes.
And Freddie Prinze Jr.
Oh, Jessica Biel. Isn't that
related to, married to JT?
Yeah, and
How about,
think
Scott
she made
says
another
Saving
list,
Sarah
right?
Marshall. Yeah, that's another list. But Saving Sarah Marshall.
Saving Sarah Marshall's good.
Yeah.
Is that a rom-com though?
I don't know, but anything with Dax Shepard and
Dax
Kristen
Shepard.
Bell is good.
Yeah. When in Rome with Kristen Bell is really good.
Yeah.
My daughter loves anything Jake. Oh no.
Jake Gyllenhaal?
No. He was in When in Rome.
Josh
he was married
Duhamel.
to Fergie.
Josh Duhamel.
Yeah.
Josh Duhamel. Yeah, so we've seen a lot of those. And Carrie says You've Got Mail. Classic.
That's good. That is good. That's a great one.
Yeah.
Generation.
My husband just came home and he said, "This is a hell of a CrossFit podcast we got going on."
We're going to have a new show for the CrossFit stuff. This is about us.
Yeah, this is about us, Scott. This is about us and parent-teacher conferences being done.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with that, I don't have anything else on my list.
Subscribe.
Hit
Like.
yes. We are still trying to get to those 1,000 subscribers. We're halfway there now. And they said
What did we give away?
The rest of the
Joe
ride's all
builds.
downhill.
What
Joe
did he get?
builds. He got a jump rope from RX Smart Gear.
Oh,
Joe builds.
what a company. All
Mm-hmm.
right, that's RX Smart Gear.
So
They're
use
the
that
best.
code Clydesdale15. Order yourself a jump rope. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the notifier so you know when we're going live. and you can join in and have all the fun like Carrie. Someone got a new cable.
Yeah, I did. Ready for the open.
Pretty
See that?
blue.
Team purple. No, that's
Oh,
purple.
purple.
Oh, it does look blue on the screen, but it's definitely purple.
And then hit the notifier so you know when we're going live, and leave comments because the interaction really helps us. And we love to hear from you. We love to take questions from you and pivot when you want to know something, and we'll do our best to answer those questions. So with that, we will see you next time on the Clydesdale Fitness and Friends.
Bye.